The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Consumer confidence, tell me.
Yeah, an absolute blowout number.
Really?
For September, 138.4. So this is a reflection of the economy, the labor market, and of course when consumers are confident, they go out and spend.
September read on consumer confidence from the Conference Board, and survey says that is the best number since September of 2000. Let's call it 18 years.
Consumer confidence explodes, they tell us. But here's what they don't tell us. They're not telling us how, yeah, we have this consumer confidence real high. Everybody's spending like crazy. But the one thing they don't tell us is consumer confidence explodes while wage and income growth declines. Oh, they don't want to tell you that. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Oh boy, what a week. Thursday's the big day. But you know what? All of these conversations they're having right now about what's going on with Kavanaugh, and it just makes me sick to my stomach. If they would just put this kind of energy, these congressmen, our senators, our representatives, they just take this kind of energy and put it into growing this economy. This economy has been fake for 10 years. Even if you take the GDP, take the last 10 years, going up, 2.8%. So let's say it's going up 28% over the past 10 years, the GDP. But you know what they're not telling us? The national debt has increased 122%. So you got the GDP up, let's say 38%. What good is that? When the debt is killing us, when the national debt's increasing 122%. This consumer confidence is such a joke. Now, the headlines today should have said, consumer confidence explodes while wages and income growth declines. All the spending is coming from debt. Our national debt is up 122%, and our economy has grown just 2.8% a year. In other words, the U.S. national debt is increasing at a rate 3 times faster than our economy is growing. This is nothing but danger signals. This is showing another crash is on its way, and it's started. They should say, and see, they're masking all this. They're not telling us, look, when you have confidence like this, at the same time when confidence peaks, so does the recession start. But they don't want to tell you that, no more than they want to tell you how our national debt has exploded. This is crazy. So if you think about it, the national debt's increasing at a rate 3 times faster than our economic GDP growth, or by more than $3 for every $1 increase in economic GDP growth. All the jibber jabbers have done is a great job at masking the truth. You know, they keep taking parking space in our heads. The heads of the consumer, that everything's fantastic, that all they will see ahead in the future is rainbows and cotton candy. That's all they're going to see. This is what they're telling the jibber jabbers, our owners. Remember, the owners control the jibber jabbers on all these TV financial shows, and they're trying to convince them that everything is wonderful. How could it be wonderful when since 2008 to 2018, our massive debt is being ignored? Because of this record high confidence? I mean, this doesn't make any sense. Take median individual income of this country. It's $31,000. The median individual income, $31,000, that's what people make. We have a workforce of 157 million. So the median income as an individual is 31 grand. Double it for a family, husband and wife. Now, let's put that in perspective. Since 2008, wages before inflation has increased $228 a year. But health care has doubled. So while wages have gone up $228 a year, health care has increased by $445 a year if you're a single person. Worse when it's a husband and wife household. Household debt's at a historic high, $13 trillion. And here's the problem. Consumers are so confident because of the cheerleading. They just don't stop, these cheerleaders. They don't stop taking parking space in their heads.
The consumer is extremely strong.
Economic revival led by the consumer.
I think that there is very high consumer confidence.
The consumer has never been better.
The consumer is feeling good and they are shopping.
This is the greatest economy ever.
How stupid. Consumers are wiping out their savings. Why? Because of that garbage you're hearing right there. Payne and the rest of them. Varney, Maria, people on CNBC, Bloomberg. They're getting their confidence, so confident that they don't care that they're wiping out their savings. They're taking on debt faster than their wages, taking on debt faster than their income. They don't care because they have the confidence. The highest ever. Remember, this happened back right before the crash of 2008. The same thing. Clock always comes back to 12. Between 2002 and 2006. Remember what happened. The consumer wiped out not only their savings, but wiped out the equity in their homes. They took out of their homes $35 billion to go spend. They were encouraged. They dropped interest rates to almost nothing so people could go out and do a refi and pull all that money out, because what did Bush wanted? He wanted people to go spend so that he could grow the income, the GDP, for 1%, try to get it back up to 2%. At the expense of the consumer. He screwed them. Remember what the story was from the cheerleaders back then. Hey, don't worry. Go through your savings. Don't worry. Take the equity out of your home. Because things are so good, the economy's so fantastic, that all you have to do, remember, is that all that money you're taking out of your house, the prices of homes are going to keep soaring. You're going to replace that money you took out by the value of the home going up. Matter of fact, it's going to be so fantastic, your home's going to continue to go up. You're going to replace the $35 billion you took out. And when you're ready to retire, you'll have so much money when you sell that house, you'll be able to buy a retirement house and plop down cash. That's how fantastic things are. That's exactly what they're telling people now. But they're telling them, get rid of your savings. And people don't have money for retirement. This is crazy what's going on. This is crazy. You know, the consumer confidence indicator is being is totally misunderstood. Before 2008, remember when consumer confidence, you had the consumer confidence indicator, what was it used for? Well, it used to be a reliable indicator. It was a positive indicator for investors to invest. When they saw consumer confidence was high, they would invest. And why would they invest in stocks? Because they knew that CEOs, if they saw the consumer confidence up, that CEOs would invest in their own companies, take the profit, plow it back in for capital investment. More on this when we get back. 877-600-GANG, join my gang, and follow me on my video group.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so consumer confidence is at all-time high. We're being duped. Okay, everybody thinks that's fantastic, but they don't realize that consumer confidence, this indicator, is duping everybody. You know, really think about this. You know, when you take, in 2008, they said, well, the reason the market crashed is because there's so much debt. So we're going to fix it. But the problem is, they believed they fixed the problem in 2008 that was caused by too much debt. Well, guess what? They fixed it by new record levels of even worse debt. What are you, nuts?
There's a lot of debt in this economy. There's a lot of emerging market debt. Corporate debt has doubled in the last 10 years. Household debt is at an all-time high now. Consumer debt and so forth. So I think the Fed has to look at all of those parameters. And it can't just tighten the screws on everyone because that's going to potentially create a credit crisis. And I don't think it wants to do that.
Look, we've had nothing but a debt-fueled economic growth party. Since 2008, interest rates have been near zero. Remember, it only started 2015. We've had 7 rates. We're up to only 2%. That's still low. Too low. Which means when the next stock market crash comes, and it's going to come as we're already in a recession, but nobody wants to admit it. When that crash comes, you can't lower rates to stop the crash. Usually you start, if your rates are at, let's say, at 5, 6, 7%, you can lower those rates to stop the crash. Because if you lower rates, consumers will go start consuming because they can buy stuff at lower rates. But when you're already down to 2%, you could bring it up to 3%. It's not going to work. There's no way to stop the crash. The only way they stop the crash, like they're doing now, by financial engineering. That's what they've been doing. They've been financially engineering this market to make sure this crash should be ongoing, but they keep stopping it from crashing. They don't let recessions happen anymore. They don't let corrections happen anymore. Look, it used to be when you had consumer confidence, the investor would see consumer confidence and say, well, this is good. It's a good time to invest. And then what they used to do, they get excited. They see consumer confidence high. That means people are spending their demand. Then they go and they see the CEO, a company they follow. Let's say it was GE. They want to see if the CEO interprets the consumer confidence as positive, as there's great demand for their products. And when the CEO thinks there's great demand for their products because he sees the consumer confidence, what does he do? The CEO will take the profits, they'll take borrowed money, combine the borrowed money with profits, and do capital investment. In other words, if he feels there's demand because of this consumer confidence in his products, he's going to increase his productivity. He increases his productivity by buying new machinery, new technology, so he can increase the productivity to meet the demand. And when you increase the productivity to meet the demand, that means wages go up. That means people start saving again. And when people start saving again, small businesses flourish. And it's small businesses that are at the backbone of our economy. And small businesses can go and borrow money from the banks because there's a bunch of savings in there. And they're the one that creates all the jobs, especially the startup companies. So investors, when they see this, they buy stock. The CEO's out there, he's out spending money. New machinery, new equipment, that grows the economy. The people who work for the company, their wages increase, they save more. They get their balance sheet cleaned up, all is good. But what happens now? That's all changed. They don't do that anymore. After 2008, our owners became central planners. Our owners decided to financially engineer the stock market without growth, but pretend there is growth, pretend there is demand. So what they did is printed trillions of dollars, over 12, 13 trillions of dollars. And they took those dollars and they dropped interest rates down near zero. And they injected these trillions of dollars into the stock market to drive the stock prices up. They took the trillions of dollars and gave it to the CEOs to buy their own stock back, to push the stock price up. No more were stock prices going up because of demand. So remember, it used to be that the investor would see the consumer confidence up, and then they would identify that the CEO perceived it, that this confidence was up, so therefore demand was up, and therefore he's going to do capital investment. They would start investing. Well, here's what they do today. When the investor, what does he look for? When consumer confidence is up, he knows it's fake. It's been propped up through cheerleading. And then he looks to see if the CEO is not going to do capital investment, not go buy new machinery or equipment. He's not going to do that. Instead, what does he do? He takes his profits, or he borrows money that used to be near 0%, and he buys his own stock. And when he buys his own stock back, that's pushing earnings up, which is fake. That pushes stock up, which is fake, and investors invest. But then they cover themselves. They cover themselves with the cheerleaders going out and saying, oh, this economy is great. Look, consumers are so strong. Look at this. They're so happy. They're so confident in the market. Keep spending. But wait a minute. There's no demand. This whole thing's fake. There's no demand. How do we know there's no demand? Because CEOs are not taking their money and investing it into capital investments. No new machinery, no new equipment. They're shipping jobs overseas. Instead, they're taking the money, buying their company's share back, so there's less shares, so their earnings go up, which is artificial, and their stock. It's all fake. And remember what Trump said. He said when he was a candidate, I'll play the cut for you.
We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And he said, just move those rates up a little bit, and the bubble would break. We'll be right back after this break. Take a look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at PhilsGang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, PhilsGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Right now, the economy is strong. Business sentiment is at an all-time high. Household sentiment is at an all-time high. Unemployment is at an all-time low. The economy looks strong and growing.
Economy looks stronger. That's all the jibber-jabbers are going to keep telling us, all the way into the November election. They're not going to talk about our debt. In fact, they're not even going to talk about Netflix or Telsa. Much of that debt is junk. It's all junk debt. There's no hope of being paid back from Netflix or Tesla. A lot of companies are like that. But yet they still can borrow at near zero rates. But yet their stock prices are at record highs. People are buying these stocks. Boy, they're going to be in for a surprise. Big surprise. You know, finally, they did turn off the cheap money, you know, when they shut the QE spigot off in October 2017. But still, rates, even at 2%, that's still cheap. So here's the problem. If you're sitting there and you are an investor in a 401k, you are going to get smacked good. This time when you lose money, you're going to lose a lot more money. You're going to lose more money than you did in the 2000, the dot-com and the housing con combined. Yeah, this is going to be a big one. In the meantime, remember, our owners, the 1% of the 1 percentile, who, remember, they're like a central committee now. They have taken the stock market over, this economy over, and they're just going to keep driving it and keep these interest rates as low as they can for as long as they can and take advantage of it. And that's what they've been doing since 2008, creating the biggest bubble in history. And now they just got to keep convincing us that if we look forward, all we're going to see is rainbows and lollipops, and that's what they're doing. And for the people who really believe it, who are going through their savings, who are spending more than their take-home pay, and they really believe this, and they keep going and getting new credit cards because like everything's just fine, boy, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Now the stock market, what you need to know is, okay, I'm going to get in it, because if you're not in the stock market, you got to be nuts. Because everything is to drive the stock market higher. Everything they do is to drive the stock market higher. It's all manufactured to push this market higher, especially going into November. For you not to be in the stock market is nuts. You will never, ever again have a chance, ever, to be in a market that's so financially engineered to keep pushing this market higher. They don't care about debt. They don't care about corporate debt. Corporate debt is so bad right now. Corporations are getting, they got like $12 trillion or $8 to $10 trillion in corporate debt, and they're strangling. Because when they had most of that corporate debt, it was up to, remember, it was under QE. They could get money near zero interest, but that all stopped in 2017. Now, as interest rates go up, even a 1% interest rate is a killer. Take our national debt. Our national debt keeps going up. Our interest rates right now are at 3.1%. Remember, in 2008, when the market crashed, our interest rates on $9 trillion was 3.7. We're at 3.1, but we have a national debt of 21 trillion, not 9 trillion. And our economy back in 2009 wasn't growing fast enough to be able to absorb a 3.7% interest rate. Well, think about it now. Our economy is in debt of 21 trillion. And our interest rates are 3.1%, we can't cover those. We can't carry that kind of interest. But as long as the cheerleaders out there keep telling everybody, hey, the market is wonderful, the economy's fantastic, it's all lollipops and rainbows, people are going to get sucked in. But look, it's okay if you know when to get out. And I tell you that every day when I come on the air. I give you stocks that we bought. And I begged you, I said, would you join the gangs? $39.95. Why don't you follow me on AU? That's a perfect gold stock, AU. I said, why don't you follow me on AU? Just try me for 1 month. I will get you out of the market. My NV2 color-coded chart will always get you out before any correction because it follows the institutions. This is a chart I designed. Now, I'll give you an example. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. We're up on this stock about 54%. And it's still green. Still green. And you can see it. We're up 54% from the day we bought this thing. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 54%. Some maybe made 15%. Some maybe made 35%. But from the day it turns green, if you're a member and I identify for you the institution to come in, you got to make that decision. Do you pull the trigger? Some people hesitate. And they wait and want to see it go up even further. Then they say, well, I'll wait till it goes up again. Oh, I'll wait till it goes up again. So they get in. Instead of getting 10%, they get 5%. But what's wrong with that? As long as they're out. The key is to be out in time. This market is going to have a collapse like we never saw. And if you're in a 401k, if you don't get out today and you don't cash out today, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You think you're going to be so lucky? I mean, to avoid this crash? Why do you think you're going to avoid this one? If you didn't avoid the dot-com, you didn't avoid the housing con, why do you think you're going to be so lucky you're going to avoid this one? And today we have the technology, at least better today, the algorithms today. At least I was able to design a chart with my 40 years experience, my 72 years on this earth. I could finally design a chart with the algorithms that follow the institutional money. That at least when the institutions were getting out, they're getting out for a good reason. They always get the inside information. So, our Starbucks, still up 11% and still going up, Starbucks. We bought that stock when it turned green, when we had our buy signal. AMD, we're up 54%. But that's the past. Let's talk about something new. I started with a new stock today. Now, I don't care that the economy is, this market is corrupt. I don't care this economy is going to blow up. I don't care this economy. You can't have the national debt. I mean, I don't care what economy. How can you have a national debt that is growing 30% faster than the economy and survive? And now interest rates are going, you just can't do it. But so what? Let's enjoy this rally. Let's enjoy the plunger team in here, the President's Working Council on Market, to keep this market going up, to keep manufacturing it to go up. Take advantage of it. As long as you know, hey, I'm going to get out in time, and I promise you, you'll be out in time. Why don't you just try one stock with me? We just started a new stock today. We're working on. It's EOG. EOG. Okay? Another one is WFT. They're both oil stocks. Now let's take WFT. Now WFT has dropped from about $3.75 down to about $2.13. That's a huge drop. That's probably about, 43%. So that means the sellers are gone. The sellers are gone. Now, when it dropped down to a low of $2.08, it's still red. Now, it just started to turn green today at $2.72. But we need 2 days more for a confirmation. Then we start buying it. Then I will make sure all my gang members will have a stop in so they can't lose more than 2 to 3%. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Join me tonight. Why don't you follow me in the next 4 weeks on this one stock. It's an oil stock, WFT. It's only a $2.76 stock, for heaven's sakes. And judge me on my performance on this stock in the next 4 weeks. 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. Waiting for your call now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Do you know that the household debt is more now than it was when the stock market crashed in 2008? Do you know that corporations, they keep telling us how fantastic their earnings are? But what they don't tell you is the tremendous debt that they have. They kept borrowing money at near zero rates. Then in 2017, QE ended. They couldn't borrow money near zero. Now rates are going up to 2%. You go from 0 to 2%, that is a killer. Matter of fact, so bad, these corporations, they keep telling you have the best earnings ever. They're fantastic. Well, guess what kind of, well, here's what the jibber jabbers won't tell you. None of the Barney, none of the Maria never tell you. They'll mask this. They're so weak because they borrowed so much money and interest rates are going up. Their ratings are, quote, speculative credit ratings. Speculative. Meaning they're considered high risk. So all these corporations that they're telling you doing so fantastic, they have the highest earnings in history, their credit rating, their masking is considered high risk. These rates that they're increasing tomorrow, that's the short-term rate, that's going to cost them a lot more money. So that reduces their profitability. Oh, they're not going to tell you that. And every time the market is ready to correct, what do? Instead of the old days, they let it correct, so the stock price that's at $80 should be at $35, has a chance to correct itself, more people can buy the stock. Also, what they don't do anymore is let the economies go into a recession. When you put an economy in a recession, it was a fantastic thing because that meant corporations were forced to clean up their balance sheet to get rid of their debt, stop screwing around. Individuals, were forced to tighten their belt, get rid of their debt, start increasing savings. And when you came out of the recession, the economy was so strong, the country was so strong, we'd be creating 400,000 new jobs a month for like the first 6 months. That's how strong it is when you come out. We don't do that anymore. We have now, the owners now prevent any kind of recession or correction in the stock markets. Every time they get down to 10, 11%, they shoot them right back up. But this time it took over, 122 days. Usually takes 45 days. But now we're at a point that the government, just take 1 month, they spent $32 billion in servicing the current national debt. Just in 1 month, $32 billion. So let's think of it this way. Last month, there was $32 billion. This year, in the 12 months of 2018, we've gone from $272 billion that we have to pay in interest, $272 billion in interest on our national debt. We're up now, and we're not even near the end of the year. We're already up from 272 to 384 billion. Every time we go up a quarter point, the interest rates go up a quarter point. That's another $25 billion that goes on that 384 billion. We can't afford it. And here's the problem. When we're done paying the interest at the end of the year, like 2017, we have no money left. Oh, you're not going to hear this from the jibber jabbers. There's no money left. There's no money left for infrastructure. Build new airports. Build new roads, new sewer, new bridges. That's why your roads are crumbling. That's why your bridges are crumbling. And we can't be competitive when people come and want to come from Europe, set up their company over here. Where do they go? Right to Canada. Because their budget is like 10 times our budget for fixing roads and airports and transportation. Everybody's getting greedy. All the CEOs just want to keep putting more money in their pocket. And as long as the 1% of the 1% control the stock market, they control the printing machine, they're going to keep making this market go up. So why aren't you part of it until the day it's ready to collapse? You're missing out on one of the most fantastic, crooked, and we don't want it. We love the stock market to be crooked. We love our owners, the 1% of the 1 percentile, our central planners. We love it. We love it that 70% of stocks are now going up all the time. How can stocks come down? Until that one day when all of a sudden that inflation, like it's doing now, rears its ugly head. And when that inflation keeps coming up, that means prices of everything goes up. Just like tariffs. We have tariffs that are now increasing our goods, the price of our goods. But wages have remained the same. As if you take our wages and adjust for inflation, they're no higher now in 1965. But now with tariffs, everything is going up. Everything's more costly. And to fight that inflation, they're also raising interest rates. Not only are they raising interest rates that are making your payments go up on your credit card, your school loans, your auto loans, your boat loan, all those loans, those credit, home improvement loans, business loans, those rates are going up. And then what happens is the Chinese now get grumpy and they say, wait a minute, if we're going to loan you money, we're going to come to the auction for the 10-year treasury. We want more interest. So now they push their interest rate up. The 10-year yield goes up. That means the interest on the national debt keeps climbing. That means we can't pay anything other than the interest. We have no money, so we can't be competitive. All this is going to blow up, but in the meantime, before it blows up, all you need to know is you're going to be out in time. If you have a guarantee you're going to be out in time, why aren't you in the market? That's what the fear is. People stay out of the market because they're so fearful they're not going to get out in time. Well, why don't you try it for 1 month? Here, join my gang tonight, and here's a perfect stock to join with. WFT. $2.69. Call right now, 877-600-GANG. For the next 4 weeks, follow me on WFT. The most you're going to lose is 2 to 3%. Your gain could be 10% or more. At the end of the month, at the end of 4 weeks, judge me on my performance. Judge me on the performance of my MV2 color-coded chart. That's all. And if you can get the confidence, this is the big challenge for me. Since I designed this thing, it took me almost 8 years to design this. The biggest challenge is to get people to listen, to get them to use it. They won't. They think, oh, it's got to be a gimmick. Well, try it. It'll change your life. And you get out of those stupid 401ks that what you should do instead of the 401k, buy the spiders and then follow the spiders on my MV2 color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell. Will get you out early just before the crash. If all you did is stay with the spiders, you put in a 2% insurance policy, you don't lose more than 2 to 3%. Our spiders, we got a new group in there around $279. They're already up about 7%. They don't have to worry now. They're up 7%. We put in a stop, let's say 2% or even 3%. So they're guaranteed, at least they're already ahead 3%. You're not going to get that with a 401k. So we got a couple of stocks. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Why don't you try WFT? So what you do is join the gang. You start out with WFT. 3 times during the day, we do a video. It's only a minute and a half. And during the day, I change it up. And you can put it on your mobile device at lunchtime or whatever. Just a minute and a half, look at it. And you don't even have to do that. Just get my buy signal. I alert you to buy the stock at a certain price. And then if you don't even want to look at a video, it's too much work to open up and look at a video for a minute and a half, then don't do it. Just wait for my sell signal. Now, Starbucks is an example. We still own Starbucks. That's still up 11%. My A&D semis, that's up 54%. Now, I can't tell you that WFT is going to be up 54%, 11%, or 3%. I can't guarantee you that. But at least you got an alternative, no? So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Call now, join the gang, and start with either WFT. I have another great stock, which is what we call power stock, JEC. That's another great stock. Just try it for an alternative. Okay, here's what we do know. We know that this stock market right now is the biggest bubble in history, and you know the president said that when he was campaigning. And he's making even a bigger bubble because he's got to win the November election. What an opportunity. These stocks are going up 70% of the time and you're not in the market when you got a guarantee to get out before these stocks pull back. Join my gang, Phil's gang, 877-600-GANG, waiting for your call.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.